Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Medlin's Outdoors. Hey, tonight we've got a couple of things going on here. Hey, anyway, so let's do this unbagging. Got a neat little nifty thing here. What this is a Clinger holster. Everybody's into guns and all the sporting goods stuff. Everybody sees these on Facebook, so I figured, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see what it's all about. Do a quick unbagging and kind of go from there. Kind of give you my thoughts on it. Holy cow, look at that Velcro. All right, so hang in there, guys. We'll get right to it. All right, so what we've got here is called the Gear Holster. It is from Clinger Holsters, and I just received this in the mail the other day. Pretty neat. Kind of give you a bunch of stuff. What's in the bag? Got some Velcro pads there. Got a alcohol prep pad. I'm sure that's for cleaning up this Kydex here so that we can attach the Velcro pads to the actual holster. This is a comfort pad. What you do is you're supposed to put the Velcro pieces on there, and then obviously you can see right here, got the Velcro. Right here is a nice little pad. Then it's going to attach here. Alright, so getting into the bag, they give you a couple of cards, and what it says is Clinger Holster, email, their email address, clingerholsters.com. You can find them, you know, on Facebook, Twitter, blah blah blah. Anyway, important, on the other side of the card, it gives you the information that you need to how to do your cant adjustments, your hand orientation, the retention adjustments, how to wear it, how to convert to a low ride holster. It's going to show you all, or explain all that here and over here. The other card that comes in this package, flip it over, and this one is going to explain the actual Clinger cushion, how to install it, how to clean it. You can get more of these dots, the Velcro dots. They're available. I mean, you can buy these pretty much at any dollar store. And this is a durable product. However, your Clinger cushion won't outlive your Kydex holster. So you can reach out to Clinger and get another pad if needed, if you like it. Also, you get a gun safety card here. Anybody that's been working with guns as much as I have, or maybe the next guy that does it even more than I do, we already know these rules, but for beginners and somebody who's new to carrying, these are always helpful tips. Always follow. Alright guys, well, as a individual who carries a lot, pretty much every day, I can tell you that the holster feels pretty good. So you've got other holes here. It's going to be the same holes that are on this side, right here. So this is going to be ambidextrous. You can take this clip off of this side and place it back over here on this side. Down here is your retention screws, so you can set up how hard or how easy you want your gun to come out of the holster. So here we go. I've got this holster is for my Springfield XD. This is the Mod 2 version. It is clear. Nothing, no magazine. So I've just pulled this out of the package. I want to see how it fits. Well, not sure how I want it to fit. There we go. Alright, so that's kind of tight. I mean, it's not going to come out. Actually, I think it's too tight, which is okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and loosen up that screw a little bit. Wow, that one quite a bit, actually, I think. Put my finger on the back side, make sure I can't feel that side turning. So that's good. Okay. Tighten that up there a little bit. Still a little bit too tight for my liking. If I need to be pulling my gun, I want to pull my gun. That's still good. A little bit more adjustment. We're going to see how that is. I think I like that right about there. Tighten it up just a hair. Alright, cool. Now that we've got this adjusted here, and the tension is pretty good, I think I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at the actual holster and how it's designed. Right here so far, everything looks nice and tight. Covers the magazine release. Down here, pretty much wraps around the trigger guard there. The actual gun comes down pretty snug, and it's really hard to see, but just inside here you can see where this bend is right here. It kind of nestles the gun a little bit. That's nice. Got enough room here at the top. Same thing on the back. Got plenty of room for your sights there. Alright, you know what? Overall, so far, I'm pretty pleased with it. So this clip, right off rip, feels pretty stout. Now you're supposed to be also, might be able to see the gear teeth in here. So what you do here is you're going to unscrew this screw. That way you can pull this up and turn it and adjust which way you want this gun to lay in your belt. So right now it's set with a forward cant, which I might like right away. So right there, straight up and down, so it's going to give you a little bit forward back here. Alright, so let's see how easy it is to undo this screw here and make any kind of adjustment that we might need. Do that there. And all that does is lift off so I can see where I'm at in relation. So all I have to do then, as you can see the teeth that are here, maybe I want it a little bit more, so I don't want to be stabbing myself in the side, so is that too much? That's too much. Alright, so maybe I would be happy with where it is. So actually, by adjusting one or two teeth either way, my perception here, it looks like it changes pretty decent. Okay, it snugs down nice. It doesn't feel like it's going to strip out. So let's take this off again and just check that, because I want to check the quality of this. Right there. Alright, so we've got a nice barrel thread inside here, so it's not actually going into plastic. That's nice. I don't have to worry about that stripping out. Not that I'm going to over torque it. It's locked in with gears, so it's not like you really have to. But what I would recommend, personally, I would put a little bit of blue thread locker on here, just a drop, and that's going to keep that from backing off over time. Alright, so coming back to this, so this is an adjustable, and what you're able to do is unscrew this here. I've never done this before. I've never actually had this holster. Pull this one screw, if we can get to it. There we go. And do we roll that down? We do. Look at that. Looks like there's a little pin right here. So there is a pin there. It's almost like a, it's your barrel pin. So what you do is you just loosen it here, and you're able to bring it down here, but you need to make sure that you put this into the new hole down here, so that when you go to screw it in, it'll stay in place. Alright, so all I had to do was loosen this screw a little bit more. I'll go ahead and tighten that back down. That snugs down nice. Bring the screw back over here. Is it the right one? So the screw heads on this one are smaller. It just goes right into place. You have to put your finger on the back side so that you can actually keep that pushed up. Okay, so by lowering that, it's going to put you down a little bit more. So it's going to actually lift it up. So if you're not appendix carrying, that's maybe a good position. If you're appendix carrying, well, it'll be depending on your comfortability. What's going to be more comfortable for you. You're either going to use the top hole or the bottom hole. But I think for inside the waistband, I'm going to give this position a shot. Okay guys, so a fair and honest review. So far, it feels really good. Looks really nice. Locks into my gun really nice. Tension screws here work really well. As you could tell from the beginning of the video, when I pulled it out of the bag, they were quite tight. Actually, it was so tight that I didn't actually think that my gun was going to fit in there. Back here you can see that the sweat sides here come all the way up on both sides. And for the reason that is because it is ambidextrous. I just tried to put this on my belt. Had my gun in it. Let's talk about this clip for a minute. Now, honestly, with this clip, I can tell you right now, that is a strong clip. I'm complaining about how strong the clip is, but at the same time, when you're going to have it on your belt, you want that strong clip. So although it might be a struggle to get this on, it's going to be a benefit. Alright, since I've got the bag out here, what else do we get with this? I've already showed you the extra grommets for the tension on the holster itself. What's in here? Alright, so you've got some extra, the rubber grommets, threaded inserts for, in case any of those strip out, extra screws for the actual clip. You've got extra screws for here, extra screws for your grommets, your tension there. Which is pretty cool. And perfect, guys. Alright, so you don't even have to worry about any Loctite. The Loctite comes with it. Comes with purchase. That's awesome. So like I was saying originally, when you're putting your screw in here, you just want a little drop of blue Loctite. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wear this for a week. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the comfort cushion on it. And I'm going to give it an honest go for a week. And actually give you a full finished review on this product. But as of right now, I really like the form and the fit of it. How my gun locks into it, it's real nice. But I'm going to wear it for a week, like I said, and give you a report at the end of the week on how I actually feel about it. We'll go from there. Hey, welcome back. So it's been a week. So I just want to go over a couple of things. It is very comfortable. I've wore this every possible position I can wear. I've changed the cant so it's straight up and down, a little bit forward, a little bit more forward, and it was comfortable. What I did the first half of the week is I wore this without the comfort pad. I didn't have the Velcro pads on there yet, and I wore it inside the waistband. Obviously that's how you're supposed to wear it, and it was just fine. You can wear it on both sides. It's an ambidextrous holster, and it was comfortable without the comfort pad. So that was half the week. So what I did is I put these pads on here, and I put the comfort pad on. Real nice. It's not super thick, and you can move it around so it's going to better fit the gun and better fit your body, whatever is going to be more comfortable for you. So I wore it the rest of the week with the comfort pad on. Now you ask yourself, Rob, isn't that going to make it stick out a little bit further, maybe make your pants a little bit tighter? Yeah, kind of, sort of. But at the same time, I was still able to wear it. Printing was minimal, and I had no concerns with it. This did help alleviate any discomfort. Would definitely recommend having one of these. And if I was able to Well, I probably could. I could buy the pad separate, and I could put that on my other holsters as well that I wear inside the waistband. But I'm definitely going to be leaving this combination together. There's no reason to change anything. Now keep in mind, like I said, this clip is very tight. So when I'm putting it on, I'm actually holding onto my belt, and I grab it 2 fingers and I pull it, and then I just kind of roll it into my belt. Then you're able to push it down the rest of the way. But with this being tight, it's definitely secure on your belt. You're not going to have to worry about the whole holster coming out of your pants when you go to draw your weapon, should you ever have to, God forbid. But either way, oh, and because this is a striker fire and that pin is back, you're wondering, did Rob check the gun? Well, of course I did. The magazine's out of it. There's nothing in here at all. I just didn't pull the trigger. No big deal. So the original beginning of the video, here's your retention. You just tighten it, loosen it, however it's going to make it more comfortable for you when you want to pull your gun. Second thing, you undo this screw and you're able to pull this off and rotate in the gears. That way you can change it however direction you want this, whether you're right-handed, left-handed. It's got so much versatility in this holster. It's crazy, to be honest with you. In a recap, there's definitely enough room right here for your sights. Don't have nothing catching there. And then, like I said, because this is an ambidextrous, you have your sweat shield. Comes up full height on both sides. So overall, out of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9, guys, because it's very comfortable. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 10, because I really don't have anything to complain about. At the beginning of the video, I kind of complained about how this was super tight, and how the gears, you have to tighten down the screw to get the gears to completely lock in, and how this is so tight. But you know what? After wearing it all week long and it's on my belt, I don't want it to move. So I'm not going to let that take away from the holster. And the fact that it's so versatile. You can use it in so many different ways. I have to give it a 10. There's no argument about it.